Check out these beauties. Almost ripe for the picking. Got some special things planned for these. Anyway guys, g'day, Merry Christmas for last year and Happy New Year for this awesome year 2016. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you've all had a fantastic festive time. Enjoying your holidays if you've got them. Yeah, anyway guys, this is just a bit of an update, I guess, to talk about what I've been up to. Over Christmas, or just before Christmas, I threw down another one of those CZ's Easy As ciders, which I made my own pressure barrel using the natural, I guess, the CO2 that was produced in that container. The missus really liked it. It only fermented for like 2.5 days and I got almost 6% cider. So it was a draft style, not too sweet, not too dry, which the missus likes, and it only cost me $9 to do 9 litres. So anyway, here's a video showing that for you guys. Okay guys, so this is the Easy As cider, which is 9 litres of cider in a bloody spring water canister or carry case, using it as the main fermenter. As you can see, it's extremely clear. I am going to try and do this double fisted to show you guys the actual cider and how it's come out to be. This is going to be a bit hard, but I will do my best. Now, bear in mind, this is all completely naturally carbonated. Wow, not a bad job, even if I do say so myself. If you look at that, my wife might want a little bit more. Okay, there we go. So, have a look at that, guys. Fantastic. Clear as a bell, 6%. It only fermented for 2 days. Starting gravity was 1.065, and it ended, I cold crashed it in the fridge here at 1.020, and then it obviously carbs up a little bit more, so you get around about a 6% cider. So yep, 'tis the season to be cidery and jolly and enjoying the craft of home brew. Okay, cheers guys, 17. Definitely. Got to let you know, anyone who's followed my channel for a while knows that I did that Christmas ale a while ago called the Silent But Merry Christmas Ale, and it was all pretty much a failure. I gave a lot of them away for presents. The ones I kept for myself were all overcarbonated. And just to give you a little bit of a recap, I had to repitch some of the yeast in every single one of those bottles because I forgot to repitch a whole packet of yeast when I did the bottling. So yeah, basically it was a little bit messy and a bit sloppy, and I was a bit disappointed with the initial results. But time is definitely your friend when it comes to brews. Now, I'm going to show you guys a video that I took ages ago, okay, of me pouring what was, in terms of what I had in my possession, the very last ever Silent But Merry Christmas Ale that I had, and I'll just show you how that went, and we'll come back after that. Look, unfortunately, my experiment with the Silent But Merry Strong Christmas Ale didn't go really according to plan, so I'm going to show you guys kind of what kind of went down. Just a little bit too intense, and I got a lot of overcarbonation, and I really don't know how that happened, to be completely honest. I was very methodical and quite scientific with the process of doing the carbonation, and yeah, still that happened, but I'll give you guys a look. Okay, sorry, this one isn't overcarbed, which is interesting. All of them have been overcarbed. Anyway, we'll pour this. Here we go. nonetheless. Alright. I was saving this for someone special, guys, but I'm just really not happy with the flavour, and I've been testing other bottles. Okay, off the bat, I'm almost getting molasses. Definitely getting spices. I'm getting the clove, getting a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of the honey, and I hope you can see that colour. Yeah, that's the colour we got there. It's a beautiful colour. Really, really happy with the colour. But anyway, I'll give it a taste. Okay. Oh, you're kidding me. This one is actually one of the nicer tasting ones. I feel really bloody bad now. Carbonation on this is almost perfect for the type of beer that I wanted. There's still some slight bitterness there, but this is aged for well over 6 months, guys. So the bitterness obviously is dissipating. One of the things which hasn't really dissipated that much is the spice, which I'm very happy and I'm extremely pleased with. There is some slight molasses honey, almost type of thick type of coating on the back of my palate, that as I'm smacking my lips it's still hanging there, which is quite pleasant. This beer has a lot of potential. If I had a lot of these beers left, because of the high percentage, I would, and I mean this, I would really honestly age them for years. You do get the Belgian ale yeast in there, as you guys might have realised. I had to repitch the yeast because the carbonation was just taking too much time, and that's also classic with higher ABV beers. Often you have to repitch because the yeast can eventually survive, but it would take a very, 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 very long time for them to start the secondary process of bottle conditioning, because they're already entering into a very toxic alcohol, fueled environment, and they have to work really, really hard to start chewing through those residual sugars. I think I got too ambitious, as I tend to do sometimes with my beers. I get too creative, and I put a bit too much into it. Anyway, thanks guys. I'm really sorry that this probably didn't work out the best that I would have liked, but it is what it is, and I do apologise to that person that I wasn't able to send this to. But I'm really sorry. I thought it was going to be a bottle rocket, and I would hate for that to have been in the post, and it might have even exploded or cracked in the post because of the pressure. That's what I was thinking might have happened, and also the flavour is just really too intense. It's not the representation of what I wanted. Now, as you can see, I was extremely surprised, but I got to have, at Christmas time, a 14-month-old, just over 14 months old, Silent but Merry, and wow. Apart from being extremely strong, it was an amazing beer. It tasted like a combination of, there was dates, there were figs, there was bourbon, a slight hint of vanilla, little bit of honey on the back end, hardly any, bitterness. The bitterness that was there dispersed extremely quickly. Wow, it was absolutely amazing. I recommend anyone check out the video. I'll put the link down below. Check out the video, and if you want to brew something that's going to be awesome in a year, even better, 2 years time, all you got to do is basically follow that recipe from scratch. It's an expensive brew, but it's well worth the wait if you want something special. And just repitch a whole packet of yeast when you do the actual full bottling solution at the end. Okay, so instead of doing carb drops, what you actually do is you do a batch prime, and you throw in a whole nother packet of yeast after fermentation is finished in about 3 weeks or so. So yeah, you mix that in with the sugar, and away you go. You bottle it as you want to. Guys, I'm going to show you some pictures of what I took on Christmas Day. I did take a video, but my phone absolutely farted itself, so here's the pictures. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it, but before I go, I will just say, sorry, dog's just having a drink there. Before I go, I will say thank you so much for all my new subscribers. I can't mention all of you guys by name, but thank you thank you so much. I really appreciate all your support. It means the world to me, more than you will ever know. But just to let you guys aware, I've got a bit of a new venture out there, and I've decided to open up a new channel. There's only 2 new videos on it so far, but it's a cooking channel, and it's called CZ's Creative Kitchen. Sorry, CZ's Creative Kitchen. Please check it out. Put a link below. You don't have to subscribe if it's not your thing, but I'm just letting you guys know because this is an update. It's just to what I've been up to. Another thing before I go. There is a very special beer hopefully coming up soon, which will be a combination of, let's just say, 3 heads. It's going to be a pale ale, I will say that much, but it's going to be a joint venture between me and 2 of my closest mates that I've been blessed to call my mates, and I've found them as a result of the amazing brewing community that we know as the 17 Brew Crew. So please check it out. Hey guys, and before I forget, I need to mention this. During these last couple of months, I've been able to have the absolute privilege of trying a couple of home brews from a few of my mates who have sent them to me. One of them being Vic, sent me a bunch of beautiful brews. A dark one which was absolutely tasty beyond compare, and it tasted aged even though it was nowhere near that. And let's just say it just goes to show you what hops can do to change the flavour of a brew. The other few beers were from my mate Taz Spark, who's also from the Brew Crew, and I'll be giving you a video brew share of them, of one of those brews shortly. And 2 very special brews were from this man, Smoky 112. The first one being the Citra and Nelson Ale. The second one being the Hoptastic IPA 6%. These 2 beers were absolutely fantastic. Both of them were all grain from his new all grain setup, which you can actually see on the 17 Brew Crew. There's a thread which he's called, I think, testing out his new all grain setup, and amazing beers. But one of the beautiful things about this is that Smokey was so kind and blessed me, Vic's brother Phil, and Taz Spark in Tasmania with one of these each. Now that's quite a thing for that man to do, to send all of them from Ireland all the way over here. And we were just so blessed, we were just so excited, and not just excited to try the beers, we got to actually share these live on Skype, each and every one of us, and at the exact same time, which was just so awesome. So I just want to say thank you to Smokey, and to Vic, and to Taz, and to Phil. You guys are awesome, and that's what this community is all about. So man, here's to sharing the love of the craft. Cheers. Blessings to all of you guys and your loved ones. Please take care of each other in 2016. Be well, brew well, and just, yeah, be easy as. Alright guys, catch you later. Look after yourselves. 17.
Come for the brew, stay for the crew.